Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Welcome back if you're new. Um, Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not new. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell for post notifications. So I am going to do my last back to school haul. As far as like clothing and things like that go. I told you guys I would do this as soon as my kids' shoes came in. Well, they came in, and I am going to do a video on those. I may do a grocery haul, but it'll be after school already started because I'll be going grocery shopping after school starts. My fourth grader does have something for lunch for the first day of school since he's a very picky eater, so he'll be the one packing most of the time anyways. And stuff. So I told you guys in the previous video that my fourth grader here was supposed to get some Nike Air Maxes, and my other son, my high school son, was getting New Balances. Well, my his shoes came in, the Nike Air Maxes came in. They were in a damaged box. The one of the shoelaces were knotted in a knot.
No tissue paper.
They had no tissue paper in the box. There were scuff marks on the shoe, and you could tell when you looked at the bottom of them that somebody had wore them. And so I took them back to the store that we got them from, and exchanged them for something different. So I will show you his shoes, and then I will show you my high schooler shoes too. So he ended up getting me some Pumas, and these are 5.5. And these were actually cheaper than the Nike Air Maxes. So I ended up getting them from Famous Footwear, and they had the BOGO, the buy one get one 50% off. So the Air Maxes were $69.99 originally, and then my high school shoes were the ones that were BOGO'd. But when we had to return them, it kind of switched spots. So his shoes ended up being the BOGO, and my high school's son's shoes were the ones that we paid 60 $66.98 or something for, like that. And then his shoes were originally $59.99, and then they were on BOGO for $29.99, so I ended up getting money back in the long run anyways. So here's the shoe that he picked out. These red and black Pumas. They are slip-ons. That's what he likes because he can't tie his shoes yet, so but they're really nice. So he's gonna has those. And this makes his third pair of new shoes, plus some other pairs that he had that are still in good condition. So my high school son got some New Balances. The box is damaged from shipping, but everything else looks good in it. And these are a size 7.5 in men. And as you can tell, they just got here, and they do have the tissue paper in the box. And this is his shoe. These white and green New Balances.
They look good.
There's nothing wrong with them. They are brand new. They did come from two different facilities though. Like these ones shipped here from California, and the ones that he shipped came from Columbus, Ohio. So it was kind of a different manufacturer. But yeah, and you can tell they're new. They even have the cardboard inside. These are tie shoes. I'll probably end up tying them and showing him how to put them on with them being tied. But yeah, these are his other shoes. I will also, I'll let you guys know, I'm not going to get it out because they're already in his backpack. We went to open house, and I ended up having to get a couple things off the supply list that the teachers, a couple of my high schoolers teachers needed. He needed like a 3 subject or a 5 subject notebook for world history, so I had to go out and get that for him. So I got him a 3 subject one and a 5 subject one. He can use whichever one he doesn't use, he can bring back home. But they're already in his backpack and in his binder. I'm not gonna get those out. And then also he needed some dividers, so I got him some dividers. It was an 8 pack of dividers, and the dividers have pockets. So he needed those for physical science. So, but like I said, they're already in his backpack, and I'm not gonna get those out. But they were not. They like altogether the 2 notebooks and the dividers were like $12 and some 12.56 or something like that. I got those at Kroger's for a really cheap price. So that's what he needed, so I went ahead and got those for him. Like I said, this is my last type of video like this. I will, like I said, post a grocery haul, but it's gonna be like after school already started, like the first day of school, like the same day I'll go grocery shopping and grab some stuff for them. They do have a few things already here at home, like snack wise and things like that. He does already have his lunch. He does already have his lunch for the first day of school. You okay?
No.
I don't know if he's gonna wear these on the first day of school or one of his other pairs on the first day of school. It just depends. We'll figure that out on Tuesday because they go back to school. They start school Tuesday. Here's his lunch for the first day of school. I know it's like this, but this is just something he don't get these all the time. These are just special occasions, and since it's the first day, I figured he could have this for the first day of school. Normally, I pack lunch from home, like different things, or I make him different things that I know that he likes. But like I said, this is just a treat for now for the first day of school. But like I said, he normally does not get these all the time because they are expensive. So this is his lunch for the first day of school. Sometimes I take it out of the box and then put it in his lunch box like that instead of putting the whole box in there since the box is kind of bulky. But yeah, so that would be his lunch for the first day of school. And he'll probably get a couple other little things in there with it. He will get a snack to take to school with him too because they do eat lunch at a later time. So the teacher said he can bring some snacks in. So he'll probably get some veggie straws or something like that to take for the first day of school. Besides that, that is everything that they are gonna get. If I can remember and I can think about it, I may do a morning first day of school video and show you guys like what we do for like breakfast and all of that type of stuff. But thank you for watching or tuning in. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell for post notifications. And I will see you guys in the next vlog.